1, 2, 3, 4.
At the young age of 19, I joined the credit union movement as a teller. Starting off as a teller gave me the opportunity to connect with members, listen to their stories, and experience firsthand how our HRCU team really makes a difference in people's lives. As one of the faces behind promoting financial literacy, I've been able to engage thousands of participants, including educators, public officers, police officers, and students, among others. Our message is clear. Being financially literate will allow you to have a firm financial foundation. I've also played an integral role in the selection of suitable applicants for the Henry Charles Usher Educational Grant, the largest educational grant serving Belize for over 16 years to some 2,000 students countrywide, totaling $500,000 each year. This initiative is empowering and it creates accessibility to education for economically challenged students. One of my greatest contributions was as the chairman of Sandhill Village, where I was able to advocate for the acquisition of land and later the development of HRCU's Eagle Gem Estate, the first credit union housing community in Belize. Creating opportunities for affordable housing was a visionary initiative. It has provided an opportunity for underserved communities to fulfill a fundamental need in life: access to shelter. As a young professional, my goal is to journey within the credit union movement with a purpose of developing and enhancing the services of our membership and the communities we serve.
My name is Trudy Bileashi and I'm 33 years old. I've climbed the corporate ladder from accounts clerk to accountant and from accountant to internal controller. And in September of 2017, I was appointed the general manager of the institution. And so I've been very close in working with the youth committee because I'm a youth myself. I have worked strictly on education and on financial inclusivity of all the young people of our community. With this perspective, we've organized education meeting wherein we've educated young people on financial intelligence and financial inclusivity and how they can be more engaged in their community. Wherein they come together, contribute their money, and they save in the group. And at the end of the month or the year, as the activity may be, they come and withdraw. And most often, the group also have microcredits that we grant to them to carry out their activities. This youth Jangi group is very important as an initiative that I've brought in as general manager. And this was to ensure that young people become more responsible. We have been able to ensure and harness the young people to contribute their money in these groups. And at the end of the day, they benefit from the money that they have saved over the period that they engage in more reasonable activities and profitable ventures as well. In this activity was an initiative which I brought in because I realized that most of our members were already aging out and the young people were shying away from joining the activities of the credit union. So I thought it very important to organize an annual 3-month training program for young people in our community. And so after the 3-month program, they become ambassador of the institution and they go out and they preach the activities of the institution, the benefits of credit union, and they also carry out our motto, which is save regularly, borrow wisely, and repay promptly. I believe strongly that with the experience that I will gather from some of our international colleagues is going to help me fine tune and to redirect the activities of the young groups that I've instituted and have get them going this far.
Hello, my name is Amanda Wonke, and I work for First West Credit Union in beautiful British Columbia, Canada. I've held a large number of roles in various areas of the business at First West over the past 13 years. And now my current role in our human resources area as Senior Manager of Talent Attraction is to lead a team that's responsible for bringing great talent to First West and the credit union system, making my team's role pretty important to the future growth of our organization. About 3 or 4 years ago, I saw a need for a young leader group at First West, and I brought together other passionate and engaged young leaders to form our First West Young Leaders Committee. I want to find a way to engage and develop young talent at our credit union while also collaborating with other young leader groups. I spent 2 years in the chair role where I led the formation of our group, recruitment of new group members, and various initiatives. But the initiative that had the biggest impact was our ESG project. I co-led this initiative with our committee as myself and my committee had a passion for sustainability, and I was excited for this opportunity to grow project skills within our committee and support the future growth of First West. Now, being passionate about developing others and wanting to expand my impact and network, I joined our provincial young leader group, the BC Young Leaders Committee, and recently completed my 3rd and final year on the committee. This group has a network of approximately 500 young leaders throughout the province, and I had the opportunity to lead various engagement initiatives, our annual conference, and take on the vice chair and then the chair role during my 3 years on the committee. I've also looked to engage, inspire, and support young leaders at a national level, being selected as one of the award recipients for the Canadian Credit Union Association's National Young Leader Award in 2021, joining the National Young Leaders Committee. I'm currently the vice chair of this committee, and I'm really excited to step into the chair role later in 2023. I really want to continue to see credit unions thrive and grow in the future, and hopefully show other 12-year-olds out there that credit unions can support their families and communities. Thank you.
Hi, I am Katrina Grant de Aguilar, Group Marketing and Communications Manager at the Jamaica Cooperative Credit Union League Limited. I was involved in various community outreach projects. I started the ICANN Foundation, an adult literacy program that enrolled over 150 individuals in my community. In 2019, I journeyed to beautiful Trinidad and Tobago, where I became a Caribbean development educator. I later became the national coordinator of the program, where I've welcomed and hosted participants from across the region, Canada, and the United States of America. The masterminds and I crafted a project, Bridging the Gap, a conversion program that would transition youth savers into adult membership within the credit union. As we all know, the movement is faced with the challenge of an aging membership. We have converted over 200 youth savers to adult members within Portland Credit Union. As Group Marketing and Communications Manager, I now have a platform to share the credit union story, to speak about financial literacy within universities and high schools across Jamaica, to make an impact not just here in my country, but across the region and the world at large. And I am excited to announce that the Jamaica Cooperative Credit Union League Limited, the Credit Unions of Jamaica, will be introducing for the very first time a Young Leaders Congress as part of our annual convention. We will also be introducing the Ambassador Program within the universities and high schools across Jamaica. We will continue to spread the credit union message far and wide. And as we say here in Jamaica, my credit union, my family.
My name is Cooper Larson, and I am the Community Financial Education Coordinator at Royal Credit Union. In my role, I have the opportunity to work with a large number of individuals from very diverse backgrounds and all different ages. Within Royal, I serve as the president of Royal's YP organization. I also serve as the YP liaison on the Chippewa Valley chapter of Credit Union's board to the Wisconsin Credit Union League. I am currently serving as Royal's YP activist, so I get to be a voice for young professionals and be in Washington and Madison, meeting with lawmakers and sharing our member stories. In 2019, I was part of launching the award-winning Money with Donuts podcast. Myself and two co-hosts talk about financial topics, and we pair them with a donut that best describes them. So it's pretty sweet, which helps us go beyond just our members and bring this education to the masses. Our correctional facility program has grown by 6 facilities since I took over in 2019. The program's helped over 3,000 individuals, and we published a white paper on our findings. This program is a shining example of people before profit and the commitment credit unions have to financial well-being for all. I'm so inspired by the opportunity to attend the Youth Summit in Brazil. Our team learned about this Credit Youth Program and immediately got to work, partnering with the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire to spend a year researching, planning, and figuring out from our target audience what this program could look like. And ultimately, Grow Impact Lead was officially born. So we just finished up our first cohort at the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. The program is 6 sessions. 3 of them include a financial education component, followed by a leadership panel. The other 3 are community service projects. So helping those students expand their nonprofit networks and just see the impact that they can really make.
Oi, eu sou Ariane Zen, tenho 34 anos e sou de Campo Grande, Mato Grosso do Sul, Brasil. Atuo hoje como gerente de relacionamento da Sicredi União Mato Grosso do Sul, Tocantins e Oeste da Bahia. Minha jornada com cooperativismo começou há 10 anos, quando percebi o meu desejo de mostrar através do meu trabalho que a força do coletivo é capaz de fazer a diferença nas comunidades. E quando falamos em diferencial, eu gostaria de contar um pouquinho sobre o programa Donas do Negócio, uma iniciativa econômica e social, onde nós percebemos a necessidade de acolhimento das mulheres micro e pequenas empreendedoras. Após uma série de pesquisas e diagnóstico claro do que era necessário para essas mulheres, nós chegamos a 4 pilares: capacitação, informação, conexão e inspiração, formando uma rede de apoio e conexões com essas mulheres. Realizamos rodadas de negócios, treinamentos, capacitações, networking e fomento de parcerias, tudo acompanhado de perto por gerente de negócios exclusivas, que recebem inúmeros estímulos para promover o atendimento diferenciado que o nosso público precisa. Já contamos com um aumento de 200% na contratação de seguro de vida por mulheres e incremento de 19,26% em crédito, em um universo de 700 mulheres que participam hoje do programa. Além disso, o site Donas do Negócio já obteve mais de 25 mil acessos. E não só no Brasil. Conseguimos impactar pessoas de 9 países até o momento. Afinal, construir uma sociedade mais próspera está no nosso DNA. Então esse é o Donas do Negócio. Investimos em sonhos e no empreendedorismo feminino. Crescemos juntas e sempre com um olhar atento e próximo. Sempre pensando também na visão de futuro.
Selamat datang di Indonesia. I'm Tony and we are right now at Pontianak. It is my honor to work at Puskopchina with its National Federation of Credit Union in Indonesia that consists of 46 credit unions across country. I'm IT Manager, a Development Educator, and an Indonesia Akunel Ad Hoc Committee. I joined Puskopchina in 2014 as a software engineer, and it's been my mission since then to offer digitalization solution and insight to credit union movement. As we move to digitalization era, fast, accurate, and easy to access information become a crucial part for every single decision. Internet changed the world. Because of that, at 2015, I developed a web-based platform called CIMO that offers one-stop place to all information related to each credit union in PUSCOP China, from company profile, credit union professional profile, to each individual member data. CIMO also gives credit union a set of tools like professional website, so they don't need to create their own company sites and manage the technicalities, a PERS indicator report, access branding self-assessment, voting and board election, training and meeting registration, and digital archive. And so many more tools that are already developed in the pipeline that center at the more integrated credit union system. We also believe that the key of credit union success is member success. So we empowering members to be productive, to become an entrepreneur, and offering an e-commerce platform called Smart CU for members to sell products and offer service that can be accessed across country. And thanks to SCT as a core banking solution that we offer, we can standardize credit union service to be based on access branding, and we have a unified report and service standard across all credit union in PUSCOP China movement. At PUSCOP China, I'm also the ACUNEL Ad Hoc Committee for Indonesia region. ACUNEL is a network of credit union professional and volunteer aged of 35 years and below that introduced by ACU that consists of 6 countries in Asia. Our mission is to connect, inspire, advocate, and grow well-rounded members of credit union who internalize and demonstrate the unique value proposition of credit union in bringing positive changes in people's lives.
Hello everyone, I am Patrick Jan Rico from the Philippines. I've been working for HDI Multipurpose Cooperative, which is the largest cooperative in the Philippines, for almost 9 years. I am its current head for externals and cooperative affairs. As external affairs officer, we manage and facilitate all the external engagements of our cooperative. My office also organizes different internal and external programs, primarily on community development initiatives. One of the programs that I handle is the Co-op Kapatid program, or known as Big Brother Helping Small Brother program. This program is in partnership with the Cooperative Development Authority. Being the largest cooperative, we are actively involved to Co-op Kapatid. Through this program, we unselfishly share our resources to help our small brother cooperatives by providing trainings and capacity building activities to officers and members, conducting consultation or dialogue with the cooperative to hear their needs, providing skills development, trainings, mentoring, and consultancy. And now I am proud to say that we have 24 cooperative beneficiaries, and they're located all throughout the country. One of these cooperatives is the Garcia Agrarian Reform Cooperative, or the Gabreco. When we went there, their livelihoods were devastated, their root crops were gone, and their credit facilities were used up. I listened to their story, and I thought that they need help. That's why we asked them to be part of the Co-op Kapatid program, and as of now, we have them as one of our small brother cooperatives. This is just one of the cooperatives and communities we help, and there are a lot of stories to tell. And I hope that in the years to come, this will bring a domino effect, a cooperative helping another cooperative.